everyone. I hope you're doing well. It's really nice to see you. Today we're going to continue our thinking about our welded teams. We've been practicing a bunch of them. I want you to write on your paper the welded team that makes the sound ing. If you don't have a piece of paper and something to write with, press pause and go grab it and come back and write the welded team ing. I'm going to write it on my paper too. Ing. And then we will check with each other to make sure we did it right. Ing. I'll show you in 3, 2, 1. Welded team, ing. I-N-G, ring, ing. Let's do another one. This time let's do the welded team. Let's do ang. Write the welded team, ang. Remember, there are 3 letters in this welded team. Ang. Be ready to check your welded team with my welded team in 3, 2, 1. A-N-G, fang, ang. If you didn't do it right, just fix it and we'll keep going. Ang. Now that our brains are a little bit warm, I want you to set down your pencil, turn on your brain, and be ready to think together. We're going to add a new welded team to the ones that we already know today. We've been talking about how a welded team means that these 2 letters, A and G, N and G, when they are next to each other, they are hard to separate apart. They're hard to hear each individual sound. So we call them a welded team, and there's a vowel before them. We've already talked about ang, and we've talked about ing, and we've talked about ong. Today we're going to add a new vowel before that N and the G to make the welded team. Today we're going to add a U in front of the N and the G to make the sound ung. Make the sound ung. Our keyword is lung. U-N-G, ung, lung. Repeat after me. U-N-G, ung, lung. Let's do it again. U-N-G, lung, ung. This is our welded team. The vowel U sticks with the N and the G to create a group or a team. We call them a welded team. All right, let's do some thinking with this welded team, ung. I'm going to ask you to give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you hear the welded team, ung, in the word that I say. Then I'm going to write the word onto my board and we can double check to see if our thumb was right or wrong if we heard that welded team. Here's our first word. Our first word is the word hung. Say the word hung. Do you hear the welded team ung in the word hung? Is your thumb up? Yes, you hear it? Or down? No, you don't hear it. Hung is the word. Hung. I'm going to write it on my board. Decide where your thumb is. Hung. Ung. Hung. U-N-G. Lung. Hung. Ung. It has the welded team ung in it. Here's our next word. The word is the word rug. Rug. Do you hear the welded team ung in the word rug? I'm going to write the word on my board. You decide with your thumb. Do you hear the welded team or do you not hear the welded team? The word is rug. Say the word rug. Decide where your thumb is. Does it have an ung in it? Rug is the word. We hear r-a-g, rug. No ung in rug. No ung. Here's our next one. Say the word rang. Say the word rang. Think, do you hear an ung in the word rang? Is your thumb here or here? What do you hear in the word rang? We'll check it in 3, 2, 1. Rang. Rang does not have the welded team ung, but I tried to trick you because I included a different welded team, ang. So you might have heard ang, but we were looking for ung. Let's do one more. This time, say the word rung. Rung. Do you hear the welded team ung in the word rung? Show me with your thumb. Is it up or down? Ung. We'll check in 3, 2, 1. Rung. Rung has the welded team UNG, lung, ung. I hope your thumb was up. Okay, now I want you to wake up your pencil and be ready to do some writing of these words that have ung in them, maybe. Our job is to listen for that sound. On your paper, I want you to write the word stung. Stung. Listen for its parts. Does it have a welded team? What else is included in the word stung? I'm going to write it on my board so we can check together. Stung is the word. Stung. Listen for ung. Do you hear it? Do you need to write it? If you need more time, press pause, and we'll be here when you're ready. 3, 2, 1. Stung. St. Ung. UNG. Lung. Ung. Stung has an ung in it. I want you to change your word stung to the word swung. Swung. What parts do you hear? Do you hear a welded team? Swung is the word. Write the word on your paper. Swung. Be ready to share in 3, 2, 1. Swung. Sw. Sw. I don't need that T anymore because I don't have that blend at the beginning of my word. I hear a sw, w, a W sound. Sw, ung. It has a welded team ung in it. UNG, lung, ung. Swung. Double check your swung with my swung. And let's move on to the next one. The word is sung. Sung. Write the word on your paper. Listen, do you hear a welded team? What other parts of the word do you hear? Sung. Be ready? In 3, 2, 1. Sung is the word. Sung. Ung. I hear a welded team, but I don't hear that W anymore. At the beginning, I just hear a s. Sung. Sung. Check yours with mine. All right, last one in this chain. Make the word sug. Sug. What parts do you hear? Do you hear a welded team? Ung? Or do you hear something different? Sug is the word. Be ready to share your thinking in 3, 2, 1. Press pause if you need more time. Sug is the word that I need. G. I don't hear ung. I'm going to erase ung. I hear I hear a U. G. U and G. Sug. Check your sug with my sug. Okay. For our next part, I'm going to say a word and I'm going to write up the beginning part of the word onto my board. Your job is going to be to write the whole word, filling in the part that's missing. Here's what I mean. If I say the word lung, I'm going to give you the beginning part, and you're going to tell me the other parts of the word. Write the word lung on your board or your paper. What parts do you hear? Do you hear the Welded team in the word lung? Be ready in 3, 2, 1. I hear the Welded team There's the word. Check yours with mine and be ready for another one. Here's our word. Our word is the word lug. I'm going to give you the beginning sound. You give me the rest. The word is lug. Write the word lug. What other parts do you need for the word lug? Do you hear a Welded team? Be ready in 3, 2, 1. Lug is our word. G. I hear an g. I don't hear a Welded team. Check your lug with my lug. And let's do one more. This time we have the word slung. I'm going to give you the beginning. You give me the rest. Slung is the word. Write the word slung on your paper. Do you hear a Welded team or do you not hear a Welded team? Write the parts of the word slung. Slung. Be ready to talk about it in 3, 2, 1. Slung. I hear a Welded team, UNG, lung, So I'm going to add my Welded team, UNG, lung, Today we talked about the Welded team, We know that a Welded team means that it is tricky to separate the sounds of the group of letters. Today our Welded team included vowel U and then our NG. UNG, lung,